Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your March 2026 messages, and it's going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we're going to start off with our Gypsy Witch fortune telling. And this is the lion and the dog. But you know, what I saw was a lion and a hyena. Can I just say, if anybody's seen The Lion King, the lion is going toward this hyena or the dog. And if you didn't know, now you know what I'm about to tell you. The lion sees the hyena as a threat. So they are not actually prey to the lion. Rather, because they are a threat, they take out the threat and they kill them. And I mean, you can look this up. I didn't make this up. They don't eat them though. They kill them. They use their force and they break their back, and we're not gonna get into the visuals of that. However, that is to say, someone around you sees you as a threat, or vice versa. You see them as a threat, but yeah, I'm getting more that they see you as a threat. So I don't know if this is like a lover that, you know, if it, I really just say, I don't know if it involves a lover. I don't know if it involves someone at work, or any setting where there's other people, but you are being seen as a threat in March. And this is kind of a warning, essentially, for that. I don't know if I've ever had a message for Scorpio like that before, but anyway. Roots of Abundance is your oracle message, and it talks about, well, first of all, can I just say that Scorpios are so resilient, and they are so strong in the best way, because it almost feels like nothing. Well, here's the thing. Can I just say this with love? Here's the thing. Scorpios pretend that they're so tough, and it's not that you aren't, because you really are, but it's okay to soften up a little bit as well. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You have Roots of Abundance, which shows that you really need to stay grounded, and also I'm getting stand your ground as well. You want to get grounded in what you believe, what you feel is right, what you want it is for you to do for you, and stand your ground in March. Because this person seeing you as a threat is going to try to take you out, essentially. And you need to stand your ground. You cannot let them come into your arena. You cannot let them step into your territory. It's almost like vampiric, where they cannot be invited in unless you tell them you're allowed into my space. And really standing on your 2 feet and saying, no, you cannot. This cannot happen. And so just be cautious about that. We're not creating fear here. We're guiding. Let me just say that. All right. Your tarot messages are the Tower, of course. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Emperor. Big things happening. Big things that are requiring you to use your intuition. Do not for a second think that you cannot listen to your gut instinct. Your gut instinct is going to help you more than ever in March, Scorpio. Darn. Because of this shakeup, right? You know what I just saw? Jenga. Jenga, and you pull the piece, and you thought by taking that piece you were going to win this round, and then it comes falling down. So you lose the game, and now you got to rebuild. That's the tower moment. The tower moment is going to break you. And you're like, not again. And I'm like, sorry, yeah, again. Scorpios tend to be so resilient because you guys come here as the Grim Reaper, where you come and you are built for these tough situations and these big scenarios. I think sometimes with Scorpios, your ego ends up getting in the way, and you tend to not make the best decisions because you're so stubborn and you act so tough sometimes. But regardless, Scorpios are so resilient because you're built for this. You, I feel, are old souls that come here and you want these challenges, and you have to remember and really tune into self that you came here for this. And so despite this lion trying to take you out, you are one step ahead of that, and you are going to essentially be bigger, broader, and better after this. You are going to lead your life in a better direction because of this experience. If you're in a situation and you have no idea how you got there or why you're in it, no, it's because you didn't listen to your intuition. Something in you was trying to tell you don't do it, and you did it anyway. And I feel like Scorpios can be so stubborn in that way. But this is happening because you didn't listen to your intuition. I'm getting this, like this just in. There's a part of you that knew better and you doubted it, but now you get to take control back. Now, because you're recognizing, oh, now you're trying to take me out. This situation is not going to take me out. And now you're being asked to just take total control again of your life, your situation, this thing. Queen of Swords says you didn't, and in reverse, you didn't use your best judgment in this situation. Something that felt like a good move, that it felt like it could have blossomed into something so great. Not so hot right now. I really wish this was a different message, but it's not, so here we are. Anyway. Oh. There is hope at the end of the tunnel, though. And again, I want to emphasize what I said in the beginning, that it's not a total surprise, but you're just shocked that it's going this way, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know how else to say that. You saw it coming. Somebody had it coming. I don't know where that came from, because I heard he had it coming. He had it coming. Is that the musical Chicago? I could have that wrong, but that's what it is. He had it coming. Like you had this coming for you. It kind of feels like revenge. You got revenge on someone, or someone either got it back on you. I'm not sure. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm sorry if this is scaring you. But I don't mean I come in peace, okay? But regardless, it felt like a good idea at the time, but you didn't use the best judgment. And I think the worst part about it all is you didn't use the biggest tool that you have in your box, which is your intuition, because Scorpios are so magical. You guys are so connected to source and your instinct. I mean, how many times in your life have you made a decision because it just felt like the right one, but you don't know why, and then you did it? But the times where you ignore that little voice inside is where you will go astray, and that's kind of what happened here. The angels say there's something better. And your advice is reincarnation, the butterfly. You're getting another chance. Okay. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time. Bye.